Okay, guys, so hopefully this works. I'm going to record kind of what I was going to do. I'll go over grading and all that. Okay. So, what I was talking about here. So I just messaged this on Remind who signed up for college credit. So if your name is here on this list, grading is going to look just a little bit different for you. Again, it's still going to be a little bit easier than normal class would be. It's just going to be different than what I'm about to tell everyone else. Whatever percent, whatever your grades have been, and then also what you've been doing is going to count. Whereas if your name is not on this list, that'll be a little different. So I'm going to show you guys my grading info for Spanish 200 because this is a document that's going to be very similar to what I'm going to post. So this is when I'm going to publish something for you guys too. So again, this is for people not signed up for college credit. How you get an A, you need to be engaged at least 2 or more assignments or class sessions per week. How you get a B, you need to be engaged in at least 1 assignment or class session per week. So engagement could look like attending and participating in a Zoom session. It could be submitting an assignment with obvious effort. It could be watching a Zoom recording later and answering the prompt. I'm going to talk about that prompt in a second. And then also an email conversation between you and me about a grammar topic, or if you attend my office hours. So every Zoom session, which will hopefully be live, I'm just gonna make sure my Wi-Fi is working, will have a prompt. And that prompt is going to be a question related to what we're doing. And you're going to answer that prompt in an email to me or a message on Remind to me. And that will count as one of your forms of engagement. Another form of engagement could be completing the Google Form quiz on Google Classroom, okay? And again, this will be for those of you not taking 350, but this is just for the next level. So if you're taking Spanish 450 or you're taking AP, I definitely recommend doing all the assignments, treating it like you're getting a regular grade. And even if you want more challenge, do more than what's required of you. So if this, you're not signed up for college credit, then this new grading started Monday. If you are signed up for college credit, again, your percentage is, you can see your percentage in Google Classroom. That's where I've been taking notes of your grades. You can also see, I haven't added anything to Synergy yet because I've been waiting to see what they're going to change the grades to. But you can also see what your grade was before quarantine and Synergy, and then also Google Classroom what your grade is now, so you can kind of see. Remember, there's unlimited retakes for your assignments, so if you get an 80% on a Google Form quiz and you want to retake it, then you can. That's up to you, okay? So again, if you're on this list here, the grading is going to be A, B, C, D, F, right? And so if I am in Google Classroom here, and you have, period 5, there is a way you can see your grades. I'm not going to click on this because I don't want everyone to see your grades, but it'll show you what you're missing. It'll show you your percentage in the class and stuff like that, okay? So for example, classwork this week, you have optional assignments on that remote learning doc. There's links to the VHL, and then here is another engagement assignment you could do, which is a Google form, and then also answering the prompt, which I'm going to present to you at the end of this session, okay? All right, so we're going to talk about, actually we're going to start with an entrada, okay? And again, I'm going to have you pause it, okay? You're writing down what you had done, whether or not you already had done these things before you turned 16, okay? So, por ejemplo, pues manejar un carro, and it said, antes de tener 16 años, nunca había manejado un carro. I never had driven a car, right? So again, you're telling me whether you have done these things, so hacer un viaje en avión, right, to take a plane, travel on a plane, escalar una montaña, to climb a mountain, escribir un poema, to write a poem, filmar un video, to film a video, montar a caballo, to ride a horse. Okay, so you're telling me whether or not you've done these things. So go ahead and pause it right here. Then you can write out your sentences and then we'll go over it. Okay, so now, hopefully you have enough time to pause it, okay? So again, you're saying here, para mí, antes, and I'm not gonna, antes de tener 16 años, remember you can actually write 16 años, oops. You could write it how I wrote it here, like that, or I could write it like this. I already had, why is that marking it wrong? Okay. Ya había hecho un viaje en avión. I already had written on a plane. Okay. I'm not going to write the antes de 16 años. So I'm going to write dot to dot for that. Same. I don't think I had. No. Nunca había escalado una montaña. Never had. Okay. Escribir un poema, sí. En inglés, sí, ya había escrito, no es irregular, un poema. Okay. Had I filmed a video before? Sí, antes de tener 16 años. Okay, remember dot, dot, dot. Ya había filmado un video, sí. Y antes de tener 16 años, sí. Ya había montado un caballo. Ridden a horse, sí. Okay. All right, so that is the entrada. So now we're going to talk about the present perfect subjunctive. So I use the present perfect subjunctive when I'd use the present perfect, but it's the subjunctive. So if you remember here, we have you weirdo. Remember you weirdo? When I use the subjuntivo, same thing. All right, so 15.3 present perfect subjunctive. Let's see if this will